Sometimes you just got to get up, get back in the fight, and get ready to take on whatever's next. Stay tuned.
Awaken the leader inside. Follow the path of leadership. Never give up. Never stop trying. Get up. Believe in yourself. Not every day is going to be easy, but you got to challenge yourself. You need courage. Be ready. Stop waiting for it to happen. Go make it happen. Harness the power within. You were destined to be a leader. Follow the path of leadership. Awaken the leader inside.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. My name's Dave Rubalcava, and I'm your host here at Awaken the Leader Inside, a show dedicated to your leadership journey. Remember, you are never alone. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode. And if you're new to this podcast, I appreciate you tuning in. We talk about leadership, we talk about challenges, we talk about overcoming those struggles. So today I want to talk about something that's going on personally. You know, I love to share when things are happening to me. I think it's very important to be transparent and to show that no matter what level of success you're at, no matter what level of experience you're at with leadership, you're gonna deal with challenges. You're gonna face obstacles that are gonna be difficult and sometimes almost deflating sometimes, because things happen and it's not. I wish the leadership journey was a linear line where you get from point A to point B, but in all reality, that's not the way it happens. You're going to have peaks and valleys. You're going to have amazing days that motivate you to continue to stay focused and to build leaders. And you're going to have days that are going to be outright deflating, where you question everything about your leadership. And in all reality, I think that's a good thing, because I think as a leader, you are going to continue to grow and continue to progress in those moments the most. You're going to grow when you're faced with challenges that are almost overwhelming. Those are the moments that help you become a better leader. But what I want to talk about today is, how do you get back in the saddle? And so this is something that I've struggled with recently. I've been kind of overwhelmed with not only projects, but work and balancing family life and you name it. It's kind of like a three-ring circus sometimes, where I wake up and I'm like, I'm not even sure, which direction I'm going in, because I have so many things going on. And it's so easy to get lost. And, I spent about 2 days really just trying, just scratching my head, what am I going to do? What do I do next? Where do I want to go? Where do I want to go with, the projects that we have? Where do I want to go with, my own career? Because I'm juggling both still right now. What do I want to do? And, I felt this moment, and I'll have a real honest moment with you guys. I felt this moment where I just wanted to stop. I just wanted to stop with everything, including the career. I'm like, I don't want to do that anymore. And, this podcast, I'm not sure anymore. And, our family channel, I'm not sure anymore, because it became so overwhelming at one moment, on a certain day, where I'm like, man, what am I doing? And it took me 2 days of kind of sorting through and reprioritizing and being really honest with myself, being really honest and transparent. How am I going to balance all of this stuff? And when push comes to shove, what's the most important thing in my life? What's the most important thing as far as, career, family, all those things, and just trying to kind of sort out the noise. And I hit a crossroad where I'm like, I'm not sure what is the priority, or what I should be doing right now. All I know is how I feel. And so let's talk about this a little bit, because I think this is what happens to all of us at some point, is this gnawing feeling starts to kind of work at you, right? It starts to affect you. It starts to kind of make you question a lot of things. It makes you even question whether or not you have the discipline to keep doing what you're doing. And I think that's natural. That happens to everybody. And for a lot of people, that's probably the point where it's time to stop. It's time to move on, or it's time to just change direction. And, everyone's on a different journey, but you'll experience this. And what you do next is going to kind of dictate the path that you go on, or maybe it's just time to jump onto a different path. There's nothing wrong with that. But it took me a couple days of just kind of just like battling it out with myself and trying to remove the noise and trying to make sense. I'm very analytical, even though it doesn't always influence all of my decisions. I'm very analytical about problem solving, like weighing the pros and the cons, but it's always based on what I want to achieve next and whether or not the direction I'm going in is helping me get there, or it's pushing me in a completely different direction, and whether or not I'm comfortable in going that direction. Those are the things that I allow my emotions to help me sort out what's priority to me and whether or not I'm happy doing what I'm doing. And I think that at the end of the day, that's what matters the most is, are you happy in the direction that you're going? Now, let me share something that happened to me. Is I had this moment where I was just completely, utterly unsure of what I want to do now, right? Am I on the right path? And it has everything that I've done up to this point help me achieve the goals that I had. And I came to this real moment where I realized something's got to change. Like something's got to change, whether it's managing all of these things in a different way, or reprioritizing, or simply just figuring out a better way to manage all these things. And I came to that moment where I realized, I got to just get back in it. Like there's too much time wasted. 2 days to me is like an eternity of things that I could have done, project that I could have created, another video, another this, another that. 2 days of doing nothing productive. Nothing productive other than battling myself, trying to sort things out. And I realized in that moment that that's not how you win at anything in life. Overthinking, overanalyzing, over problem solving, that's all great, but that doesn't prompt action. And so what I came to understand in that moment, and this is why I want to share it with you guys, is the only thing that snapped me out of that was taking action. And I didn't even know what direction it was going into. And I'll be really honest with you, it was something so subtle and something so unimportant that helped snap me out of it. So you would think it would be something big, like, okay, we're going to do this project and we're going to do this and I'm going to, make this gigantic change and this is what's going to happen. You know what snapped me out of it? Creating titles. I was on Premiere Pro and I'm like creating a title because I wanted to change something. And it was so small and minute, but it shifted my mindset back to refocus on getting something done. And it was like strange to me, so strange that something so simple as like a title on a video would be powerful enough to snap me out of it. And it kind of reminded me, and this is why I want to share it with you guys. It reminded me that in order to keep yourself moving in the right direction, even if you don't know what that direction is, there has to be action. You have to have action. You can sit here and think and analyze and problem solve for months and months and months and never do anything. You got to get back in the saddle, even if it's doing something as small as creating a title, like for a video, something as small as like, starting one step in the right direction, something as small as buying a book to get you to feed your mind and get you to start thinking about things. But it's all about action, guys. And I needed that. And I've always been transparent with you. This whole purpose of this podcast is to not just preach and talk about leadership. You are witnessing me going through the same exact things. This is what I share. I share my journey of what I've gone through because I want you to see that to be successful, you have to be transparent with yourself and you have to be able to be objective about yourself, because that's the only way you're going to grow. It's the only way you're going to grow. You have to be objective about what you're good at, what you're not good at, and be able to find a counterbalance when you realize you're not good at something, because that gives you something, it gives you the fuel to keep fighting towards something. So I hope this helps you guys. I hope it's a quick reminder that If you want to be successful, you gotta get up, man. You gotta get up off the ground. You gotta get up. If something knocked you down, knocked your air out of you, you gotta get up and do something. You gotta get up, because that, it's like, what's that saying? Like, once something's in motion, it's always in motion, or something like that. I don't know, some scientific thing, but it's like a body of something is in motion, whatever. But it's true. Once you get moving, once you get past that, it's like showing up to the gym that you don't want to be there. But once you start doing something, you're in it. And you're consciously aware that you're in it, fighting right now. At this moment, you're in it. Why not be able to decide when you need to do that? Instead of allowing life to dictate that, you're going to have to dictate when you choose to do that. So I hope this helps you guys. I hope this is a good refresher, and I hope it kind of sparks something in you. Because I think we all go through those challenges. We all go through these moments where it's just difficult. You're going to have moments where you feel lost. And in all reality, I had to go through that myself to have to figure out, like, what am I going to do next? And it's okay. It's okay to go through that. It's okay to feel that moment of you feeling lost. It's okay. It's normal. It's okay. I had to keep telling myself, whatever is happening right now, this is normal. And it's happened to me a million times. And every time I've got through it, but every time I experience it, it feels like it's earth shattering, and it's going to derail me somehow. And you got to get past that. And you got to get back in the saddle. You got to jump back in, jump into the deep end, just jump back in and get started doing something. Stay motivated, stay positive, you guys. And I hope this helps somebody out there realize that it's okay. Take action, jump back in, get something going, and make a difference. Always remember to awaken the leader inside. Until next time, guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe. Make sure you hit that little bell on the top, right? Now it's time to get to work, and let's make it happen.